Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm glad you could make it. Hi, Noble. How you doing? Just give me a second. Trying to get this thing minimized enough to where I can get it put into. Damn it. There we go. Noble Girl Gamer, how you doing? Kevin, how you doing? Timothy, how are you? Rock Truck Rob, all right. Yeah, Noble Girl, you're first. That's right. Should have had 7. I guess a few of them must have. That's okay. So, what's anybody want to talk about? You got anything you want to talk about, Kevin? Cammy, simple and not always easy life. How you doing, Cammy? So now I only got 2 viewers. Huh. Man, well, I got 4. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear me good enough? Whining dogs. There you go, Kevin. I'm from Michigan. I'm 38 miles northwest of Toledo, Ohio. So I'm just across the Michigan-Ohio border. All right, play CBR. He smashed the button like until it turned blue. Laugh out loud. I have a channel too, but I can't do live stream. I'm not good at coming up with things to say on the spot. Just a second, I gotta take a phone call. Sorry about that. That's my son. My youngest son, he made somebody put him on a YouTube video yesterday or today or whatever. He was working, and they had an oil leak. He does a pipeline. They had an oil leak on the road, and some good Samaritan thought he would, try to make a mountain out of a molehill. So he decided to YouTube a video of them cleaning up the oil and saying what a tragic it is. And I don't know. How you doing, Gene? Marie? I don't understand what everybody's got to complain about. I mean, the oil spill happened and they cleaned it up. It's just a hydraulic fluid where, a hose broke on actually on a dump truck as it was going down the road. So, they have no control over that, but they took a bunch of oil dry and they cleaned it up. And like I said, the guy was trying to make a mountain out of a molehill, which, most people try to do that when they're not, he doesn't want that pipeline to go through, but I don't know. My son's making $27 an hour putting it in, so I'm glad he's working there. So how you doing, fat boy? My oldest son, he works for the same pipeline, but he works, the one son goes, my youngest son goes up front and they do the prep work, and then my oldest son, he comes along from back and then they do the cleanup and stuff. So, but they both make good money, so I'm proud for them. Happy for them. If I was 25 years old or 30 years old, I'd be out there doing it myself, because they're making $2,500 a week. And they're working 7 days a week. Hell, I'd work 8 days a week if they had it. So, But anybody want to come on? I can't read your name on Noble Girl Gamer. That's funny. You're still in a cast for almost a year? Damn. How you doing, drunken one? Did you want to come on? If you guys aren't to sub to everybody in here, go ahead and sub. I mean, sub. Doesn't hurt. Maria's trolling you. I know. I tell you what, Noble Girl, I've got some stalkers, because every time I turn around and rooms I'm in, that we're in a different chat room. Okay, I'll send you the invite through your about page or your community. But I think it's funny because I said, oh, she's stalking me. Every time I turn around, she's there. Which I love it. I love talking to her. I love talking to all of them. Okay, drunken one, it says I sent it to you. So. Hey, Sparky. Are you allowed to time out who, Noble? Let me see where you're at. It's good working there, Tim, working in the oil fields and stuff. Man, it's good money. It's damn good money. I got a friend doing it in Texas. He's making about $250,000 a year.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Two loped out brothers getting crazy. Oh.
Yeah, no, you can time out anybody you want except for me, I guess. So.
You can't time me up because I have a wrench. Can y'all hear me?
Scott King, you said the other day when you were on my first live stream that you would like to come on. Would you like to come on now? And Gene, I seen that. It's a good thing, man. I'm glad your toy project is doing good.
Can you hear me, Doug? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I've had some computer issues, and I think I got them resolved. I did some updates, and my military time is gone. And I was having some audio problems last night, but it seems like it's all cleared up. Woohoo!
That sounds good.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, great.
Scott,
Excellent. Excellent.
Scott, did you want to come up? I would assume you're home by now. So how you been there, Sparky?
Oh, all right. I went to the dentist today, and I thought they were going to do that deep cleaning stuff, and they ended up just pulling out the stitches and said, "Well, we'll see you later." And I was like, "Oh, wait a second! I thought I was doing the deep cleaning." Oh, well, no. Well, that's your next visit.
Well, yeah,
thinking,
because
man, I drank
$100.
Well, we got insurance. Yeah, it's like $243 even with the insurance. Yeah. So I was thinking I drank a fifth of vodka before I got here for nothing. Just kidding. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
My wife just had hers done, and she said they numb you out so you don't feel it. So that's a good thing. That's what I want to hear. So I'm scheduled for Thursday. All is well. How's the hot dog world?
Oh, not too bad. I don't have anything going on until the 4th of November. So.
Oh, okay. So you got some time to.
I got one the 4th and I got one the 11th. So, but.
Nice.
Other than that, that's it.
Well, so how long do you have to prepare? Okay, so you have a show on the 4th. When do you have to get all your supplies to have it ready for that gig?
I usually go get the sausages and hot dogs and the chopped onions and everything like that on Thursday, and then Friday I go pick up. If it's on a Saturday, Friday I'll go pick up the buns, and then for Saturday morning. So I try to get everything as fresh as I can get it. So
there you go. So there's the buns. Do you get them from like the like the thrift bakery, like the ones that are like just a bit out of date to where they're a lot cheaper, or do you get the brand new ones?
I got a friend that works at the thrift bakery, and when they bring them in, they still got 2 or 3 days left on them, so they're still in date and fresh, So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. The thrift bakery.
Yeah, I can get those for like 95 cents for a 12 pack, and if she doesn't have any, then I just go to the local grocery store and pay $1.55 for the 12 packs. So
right. Yeah, so every penny counts.
Oh, it does. So you got a cost here. You got a cost of your product, and you got a cost of your refuse too. You got to figure out what it's going to cost to throw all this stuff away too. So
Oh yeah, exactly. So so the show's over, and you still got leftover stuff. Do you donate that like to like a shelter or like a homeless place or?
I haven't yet, but I'm gonna start doing it because I've been throwing away about 10 packs of buns every time after a show.
Yeah.
And I try to buy enough buns to cover the amount of hot dogs I have.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I don't sell out the hot dogs and I don't sell out the buns, the hot dogs I put back in the freezer because they're usually still froze, except for I open up one pack at a time until they're gone, so it goes back in.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And then the other ones,
that makes sense.
Yeah, the buns I give a couple of packs to my daughter and my son, and then I'll give a couple of packs to the neighbors.
Right. Yeah.
They're getting tired of looking at hot dog buns, and the squirrels love them, but I've been giving them 4 or 5 packs every time, and
yeah,
they the squirrels ain't eating them now because they're trying to get their nuts stored up for winter.
Exactly.
Noble Girl Gamer only needs 26 more subscribers to hit 500. So if you are not subscribed to her, subscribe to her.
I want to say I'm already subbed, but I'll go.
Yeah, she's a gamer, but she's a sweetheart there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Is I subbed, but I didn't hit the bell. Right. So you got your sub. I'm just not going to see your stuff so much.
Right.
I think it still shows you every now and then because you're subbed, even though you don't hit the bell. I think they give you occasional videos.
Rock Truck, that's what we were talking about with how the hot dog cart was going. It's doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's great.
In fact, I'm seriously considering about buying a second one and then buying a trailer. So,
nice.
So I just this last one I did at the fairgrounds. They're offering me to go to the fairgrounds and work during the fair, and that'll probably make me about $15,000 to $18,000 that week. So,
$18,000?
Oh yeah, you'll make $2,000 to $3,000 a day. So
I'm in the wrong damn business. Yeah. I'm gonna quit electrical. I'm gonna start selling some hot dogs. Holy mackerel!
Well, I gotta pay $800 to be there, so I gotta jack up. My hot dogs will go to $3, and the sausages will go to $4, which I'll still probably be $1 under everybody. So
Right.
And I'll leave my drinks at $1, and my chips at $1. I'll leave all that the same. But
there you go.
And I'll sell out every night. So.
Exactly. No, that's great. That's great.
In fact, I'll probably have to have somebody running to get hot dogs and sausages. So.
That's awesome. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, T-Shop, I didn't buy mine from the hot dog cart store, but Ben's a good, he's a subscriber of mine. I'm a subscriber of his, and I listen to him. And if you guys ever wanted to get into the business, just go to hot dog cart store. And the guy's name's Ben, and he has a program that says Learn Hot Dogs. And, this guy went from being on welfare with 8 kids to being a millionaire and selling hot dog, making and building hot dog carts himself, or, in the factory. So the guy's, he's done it all in about 8 years, I believe, 8 to 10 years, something like that. So,
Will says tax-free. No, it's not tax-free. You have to account for everything, don't you?
Yeah, it ain't tax-free. No, it ain't tax-free by law.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's but it's an all cash business, and mainly. But I pay for everything I buy. I pay for it with my credit cards and stuff like that. So, I have a record. I keep the receipts. Yeah. The government's going to have a record because they know what I'm buying. So.
Sure. Right. Yeah, it's an honesty policy. And you sure don't want them. You sure don't want them throwing up the red flag on you.
No, and you can take your business for 3 years and not make a profit before they say anything. On your 4th year, you better be making a profit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm already making a profit because my card's already paid off. So,
Nice.
So I owe nothing on the cart. And every year from now on, my license is only $185 or something like that for a whole year. So,
that's easy.
Yeah, it was just the $800, setup fee, to have them screw you around for 3 months.
Until they get your name in the files.
So I got that going on, and then the mall, they want me to come there. I'm supposed to be there every Saturday, but they want $1 million insurance policy, and I don't know if I want to pull the trigger on $1 million insurance policy because it depends on where you're getting it at. It's between $250 and $900 for a year, and in order to do that, you've got to sell at least that many hot dogs to pay it off. So I got to sell 250 hot dogs to pay off the insurance, or I got to sell 900 to pay off the insurance.
$1 million insurance for hot dogs. Holy crap! I don't understand. Like food poisoning, or the cart blows up, or what could cause that much damage?
They want because of the cart blow. If the cart blows up.
Yeah.
How you doing, boy? I'm not ignoring you or anything. I'm just trying to talk. I see. Thank you for the 15 and 7. Thumbs up and 7 hits on the thumbs. Thanks. So. Yeah, it's just That's just, yeah, it's just, the cost of doing business. They want to protect themselves. You get a 20-pound propane tank that explodes, that's going to leave a hell of a hole in any building. So,
Yeah, right. No doubt.
especially if it's carrying a 800-pound stainless steel missile with it at the time that it blows. So
Exactly. So I know you have to go through like health. Like you got to be code worthy. Do they inspect your cart like they would like a vehicle?
oh yeah,
Is there somebody?
I have to. First of all, the first year they inspect your cart and it costs you $458, and then you got a bunch of other fees on top of it. When it rounds out, it's close to $800.
Wow.
So when they do that,
Right.
that took me 13 weeks to get my cart certified so I could use it, and I couldn't believe why that would take so long. But from now on, I got to pay $185. But every year, I have to pay them $90 two times a year to come over and inspect my cart while I'm working.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically that day, if you don't make any money, you don't make any money because they're still going to stroke you for $90. So.
Right. Well, I used to build gas stations, and I know that with open flames, you have to have like hood vents and stuff. You don't have that because obviously you're out in the open.
Right.
So does the fire department inspect it to make sure that it's worthy, or how does that go?
No, just the health department. They come and check all my specs and everything, and then I carry a 10-pound I carry a 5-pound fire extinguisher that's mounted on the cart, and then I have two 10-pounds inside my vehicle, which my vehicle is never more than 20 feet away from my hot dog cart.
I see. There you go.
So.
All right.
Yeah, we got to have food handler classes. My wife she's got her food handler's card, and my daughter, she's safe served. I'm not either one. I haven't made it there to get it done, but the safe serve cost like $500, and my daughter's, I think, it expires in 2 years. So I told her I'd pay to have it done again. If she's working for me, I'll pay to have her safe serve done.
Sure. That makes sense. Right. And then when she's not working the cart, she could have a job like in a restaurant or something.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to save you back a plate of Chinese air cargo, but it's so damn good. I ate that cat all in one. I mean, I ate that food all at one time.
Meow.
Meow.
Right, exactly.
I want to go set up Fat Boy at Lowe's, but Lowe's has got something going on with. They want you to sign a contract. They want you to be there this date, from this time to this time to this time. They want you to wear a uniform, and they want you to, and by it's all said and done, hell, you're working for them. You're not working for yourself. You're working for them.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
How you doing, Phoebe? Nice to see that you're on here. I have 4 sinks there, T-Shop. I got, if you'll look at the video, I have 4 sinks. I have 3 on the outside of the cart, then 1 on the inside of the cart, and the same faucet fills all 3. I have a gravity-fed water 5-gallon pail or a 5-gallon jug, and it's gravity-fed, and it feeds water. The water runs over the burners that are down there keeping the steam table hot, and then it runs up to the faucet, and that's where I get my hot water from.
Yeah.
And trust me, the woman from the health department didn't think it was hot enough till she stuck her finger underneath it. She said, "I won't do that again." I said, "I guess you won't."
Nice.
Yep.
I'm about to get a little gas cookware myself. I'm going to replace the burner on one of my brew kettle things. I don't know if you can see what I'm showing you. This one of the that's got all the brass little fittings and stuff. They got it for $22 as opposed to $50 at one of the sporting goods stores. I don't want to say any names. So they got it marked way down. So I'm gonna get an upgrade for my brewing setup.
There you go.
So I'm gonna get that thing tomorrow probably.
Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin, I'll give you a hot dog. Let me see if I can find one. I'll rusty off one right here. Yeah. But we have jalapeno, mustard, chili, sauerkraut, everything on our hot dog cart.
Jalapeno, that's my kind of guy right there. Precisely.
Yeah. And we use diced jalapeno, so you don't have the big pieces or big slices of jalapenos. You can put as much as you want on, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, and that's good. That's friendly to the customers. It saves you a bunch of time and work. And if they want more, hey, they can pile it on. If they don't have to. It's good that you let them make their own.
Well, yeah, there's nothing I hate worse than a sloppy hot dog. You can go to eat it, and the thing slides all over and actually slips out of the bun, you know. So
Exactly.
that's all, Meg. I hope you enjoy.
There's a hot dog to feed your whole group.
There you go. Dinner's on me.
Right, there you go. Nice.
Yeah, the water has to be a minimum of 155 degrees. Yeah, same there. They come in with a laser thermometer. They check the hot water. So
Exactly. Hey, Kim.
What YouTube contest did you win, Amber?
Huh?
Yeah, Noble Girl, I'll be at your YouTube stream at 10:15. I'll be there for a while. I get up at 4 o'clock every morning, so I can't stay up late, but I'll be there for a little bit, show you my support, my love for your channel. That's right. So what'd you win, Amber? Iron Dog, I won a YouTube contest today. Well, what'd you win?
All right.
Come on. I'm trying to. I'm sorry, Noble. I did answer you now. Yeah, I'll be there at 10:15. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up with these.
He's a catch up.
Yeah, I'm catch up. Don't be mouthing around, you know. Okay, Kim Fife wants to come on. Okay, Kim.
Kim's a good guy.
I'm gonna send it to you. Go to your. I don't know how you guys do it on Google Hangouts, but this is how I do it. Go to your channel, hit your video manager, and when your video manager pops up, go down to community, click your community button, and it'll say messages, or it'll say content or comments, and then messages. Click messages. I'm gonna grab it right now and put it on your thing. So give me a second.
Yeah, mine popped right up in my email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it probably does go to your email, but this is the easiest way I find out to do it.
Yeah. Oh no. You're going about it the right way. Timothy Webb says the American dream is real. Yep, that's a good honest living right there. Serving hot dogs. They're just
Right.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's all good, you know.
Yep.
You're not stepping on any toes. You're making your own money with an American product.
Right.
Good old hot dogs. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, Kim, it should be there. So. Yeah, Hangouts is a replacement for the CB radio.
Hey, that worked.
That seemed to work. Here already. Well, you just blew through that door, didn't you? Pow! I heard it hit the door frame. How you doing, Kim?
Amber, who did you win the YouTube contest from? Yeah, Pet Boy, you can come in just a second. Let me get you up here. And just a second.
I guess it replaced remember the CB radio. Oh, little stars here.
Yeah.
Bringing in quite the crowd tonight, sir.
I hope so. I'm starting to gain popularity. Every time I go into somebody's room anymore, I think Iron Dog's here. Iron Dog 63 is here.
Yeah.
I never knew I was that popular, but I hope so. I'm starting to gain popularity. Every time I go into somebody's room anymore, shut your.
I got it. Sorry.
Okay, Fat Boy, I sent it to you, man. I don't know, you ever met Fat Boy Nation there, Kim? He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I've subbed to Fat Boy Nation. I seen him the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah, good fella. You said he looked like Wolfman Jack.
Yeah. Jaxel Star, how you doing?
What's up, guys? Gals?
Sup, dog?
Oh, man.
Then there's my my new girlfriend, Cargo 619. That's my new girlfriend. Don't tell her husband that.
Right?
Don't tell your wife either.
That never works out, does it?
Yeah, don't let Miss Kathy know.
Yeah. She's at my son's right now. Yeah. Nah, I don't have. I think I like Cargo 619. I had her laughing today so hard she said she almost pissed her pants. So.
All right, just so y'all know, I'm gonna be. Just so y'all know in chat, I'm not gonna be able to see a chat for a short little bit. So if y'all can help me out, if someone says something to me in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not ignoring you, Noble. I'm actually having problems with my hand. It's hard for me to type, and when I do type, it hurts like crazy. I'm gonna definitely try to step into your live stream here tonight. Okay.
Well, you won't have any excuse because I'm gonna shut this thing down like at 10 after 10, so we can make it there. So.
10 after 10. I thought she said it was like. Let me go back up. It's different.
Oh, yeah,
10:15. That's right.
Yeah.
I thought she said 9:15. I was like, whoa. Okay.
No, 10:15. I've got another guy. I'm hoping he'll see my alert and come on out here. It's Green Bay Wacky. That guy's pretty funny. So I'm trying to get his channel to grow a little bit. He's been on here for, I don't know, 6 or 8 years or something like that, and he's only got a couple hundred subscribers. But, you know, I think everybody deserves a shot. I think everybody should, you know, help one another out and, you know, help everybody, you know, grow and get bigger.
Oh, I agree. No.
It only makes you better as a, you know, a channel to help somebody out.
Sure.
Everybody's gonna, you know, the bigger you are, the bigger everybody gets, the more money they make, the more YouTube makes, everybody makes more money, you know, everybody's happy.
So everybody wins.
It's a winner chicken dinner, it is.
Exactly.
Crap.
I was on Douglas, I was in the chat with Douglas Fairchild, and I had them rolling, man. They were talking about, they had this little kid in there. I said, man, he looks delicious, you know, and I bet he's Chinese dinner, isn't he? You know.
I remember that.
It was funny. I had him rolling. So.
I do remember that. So.
Yeah, Gene Chambers wants to know what's money.
Right, exactly.
It's that hard stuff that jingles in your pocket when you got more than one there, Gene.
Yeah, right. That's about all it is. It's sure not foldable.
Right. Did you bring enough for the
I did it again.
Bring enough for the rest of us, drunken one?
I didn't, you know. I can go get one for each of us, and I can drink them in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds like a challenge. I'll be back.
I got 8 gallons right now still in the broom closet making. I got the rest of it. I just put in my Mr. Keg the other day, a Mr. Beer Keg the other day, and I'm waiting for it. I'm actually doing the 3rd rack on it right now. So I usually leave it in there 2 or 3 days and let it settle. And then I draw it off, and then I rinse out there, you know, clean out the keg, and then I'll redo it again, you know, to get the rest of the fines out of it as much as I can.
You mentioned that before. I remember, sort of, kind of. You're brewing beer and not wine, right? Am I remembering right?
No, I'm doing wine.
Oh, see, I was totally wrong. Okay. So you keg your wine?
No, it's a Mr. Beer Keg beer kit.
Uh-huh.
And I just use the keg for my you know, wine and stuff.
Oh, I get it. No, I understand.
I do have a Sharper Image beer kit over here that I'm going to make. It's a blonde ale. I just ain't got around to it yet, but that's going to be one of my winter projects, I guess. You know, do a blonde ale. So
there you go.
A wine making kit. You know, I've always wanted to do a wine. I want to learn to make wine. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, but all the videos of, I've looked online to see about wine kits and stuff, and those things are pretty darn expensive to get the full kit, to have all the, like, the siphoner, the carboys and stuff, like $123 for everything. But
Right.
Well, the only way
you don't need that. You can do it with just a wine, a 2-quart bottle of grape juice. You can make your own wine that way.
sure,
that is true.
the only way you can look at it, really, you have to look at it as an investment, because once you've got, yes, that's expensive to get started with, and yes, you can do it with 2 quarts in a 2-quart juice bottle or whatever. But the only way you can look at it is you will have it forever. It's an investment. So it depends on how much room you have and what you're willing to spend or whatever. But when it comes to things like that, once you got it, you got it, and so you can go on and do it. If you're just starting and you're not sure, yeah, start out small. Get that, just the juice bottle, and see if it's for you. See if you like it. See if you like the flavor, or you like the experience. And yeah, if it's cool and you really enjoy it, yeah, go ahead and go all out. As much as you can afford. It takes a while to build everything. It takes a while to get it together.
Iron, tell Fat
Yeah,
Boy my whisper. I'm not following you, Noble. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Tell
I'll be back.
Fat Boy my whisper. You hear that, Fat Boy? My whisper.
Hang on a second. All right. Tell Fat Boy whisper. My whisper. Let me go up and see if she said anything. Whisper cargo. Sending Fat Boy.
Cammy Simple says she got everybody hooked on her homemade carpet freshener. I'll have to watch that video there, Cammy.
Noble, are you saying I look cute tonight?
You
Yeah,
do
my
realize,
apologies.
Fat Boy, that's my little internet sister there, so you better behave yourself.
I like Noble. She's a sweetheart. I really do.
So what's up, Kim?
Hey, I had some chicken breast and thighs today. I cooked in that cooker.
Yeah,
Oh my heavens, it worked great.
that's good.
Did you hear me talking about my electric cooker?
Yeah, I heard you talking about that. And then yesterday, what it was, you cut a chuck roast in half with a sawzall.
It was a pork loin. I used a
Yeah.
hand though, and that worked out good. And both of them, I put a beer in the bottom.
You said beer?
It's beer. It's great. In an electric pressure cooker. Put that rack in there and put your meat on the rack. The meat don't actually touch the beer. You just get the steam and the flavor from the beer.
Right.
I thought you would like that, drunken one.
I've got to get me one of those electric pressure cookers. I'm hearing so much about it, and I hear they're coming down in price. I've got to get me one of those.
I'm now seeing what she meant by whisper.
You're looking cute.
But
Well, she told me to read further up.
Yeah.
Says, okay, now we can talk about Fat Boy Nation, PSST, whisper, LOL. That was funny.
I did 2 chuck roasts today. They were probably, I don't know, 2.5 pounds each or better. I put them in a big roaster with some water, some mushroom powder, and some onion powder both the mushroom powder and onion powder, I dehydrated. And I let them cook for about 5 hours, and then I put potatoes and carrots and cabbage and celery in there, and then and onions, and made a boiled dinner.
There you go.
so what'd you cook it in?
A big roasting oven or roaster pan. In fact, it was so big I had to pull the meat out, or I had so much stuff I had to pull the meat out and just cook everything in the broth, and then I made more broth for the meat to cook in. So
Right? Awesome.
That's the beauty of this electric pressure cooker.
yeah,
You can do it in 1/4 of the time.
yeah, I know, but You can only do it with 6 quarts or whatever. And
Well, you can buy a 10 quart.
well, yeah, but what I just done was almost. I bet it was 3 gallons or better because my wife took a gallon ice cream tub of it over to my son so he could have it for dinner and tomorrow or whatever. So
Nice, nice.
That's right.
nice.
Hold on.
I still put a bowl this big in the refrigerator. So
Right. Yeah, that's awesome.
Hold on a second. Noble, I don't have a girlfriend. I haven't had a girlfriend in almost 5 years. Sorry. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this like I do with my, what is it called? Crap.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to
How
make
you
it to
doing,
where I
Brian?
So I have a really nerdy question. How much power does that electric pressure cooker thing use? Do you know its wattage by chance?
No, not really, but
Okay, no, I was just curious if by chance you knew that.
It-
If when you clean it out one time, I'm not saying go do it now by no means, but yeah, when you clean it out one time, flip it over and find out what the wattage is on it. I'm just curious because I'm an electrician. I'm a nerd. You know, I'm just curious. Could I do it with my solar powered setup? Yeah.
okay.
No,
So
wait.
it would be on the bottom of it.
Yes, sir. It should be somewhere in the small writing. You might have to hold your glasses further away from you.
real
Probably
quick.
about 50 watts.
That cooker you're talking about, it's a roaster, right?
No, it's an electric pressure cooker. I got one of
Oh.
these.
It's you go. It's like a crock pot to make the story easy, but it's like it is supposed to do things in like a quarter of the time, and they're supposed to be like super badass.
It has
What's that?
pressure.
I am
Okay, because see,
Just a minute.
I got a
Well, Cam, you don't have to do that, sir.
Oh, gamer. He's like 30.
So
That boy's like 34 years old.
what?
I think she was asking how old you were. I said, I think you're 34.
Yes, I am 34. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me go back up. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, and it's not easy. What was that?
No, it's not. But
Not this man. There's so many people.
all of a sudden, it just takes off.
Yeah. That's because Iron Dog's a big baller like that. He's got all kinds of people in his room.
Oh, yeah. Sure he does.
What it is, I'm in charge of my church's YouTube channel, and as well as I had to create a new Twitter account because someone from the past has the access to the original Twitter. We can't get access to it,
Oh boy.
and I'm creating new channel art for the channels. So I'm trying to at least, and I got to take some pictures at church this weekend so I could try to get it going.
T. Shepard says his is 1,000 watts there, drunken one.
Yeah. Okay, it would do it, and that's it would do it. My inverter could pull that off comfortably. It would, if it cooks pretty quick, it could do it. 1,000 watts is quite a bit of power actually.
Right.
But it's to a regular, to like a home system that's only about 9 amps or so.
Right.
So I mean, honestly, not much.
So you're an electrician.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, my stepdad's an electrician his whole life, and I learned a lot from him. I've been helping the guy at church do a lot of electrical work. We had one circuit that would not work at all from end to end, and we could not figure out why. So we said, screw it, and cut the leads off of one end, and then came up on the other end with a new power line, and it made the whole circuit system live.
Sweet.
And what I don't know, maybe you might be able to explain this to me. This whole system is run with a 220 power wire. So you got 2 hot legs and one neutral leg, of course ground. But see, only one of the hot legs hooks up to the receptacles, and the other hot leg, we don't know what it was used for. So do you?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to take over the show here. In your panel, you're going to have it comes in as the main breaker, and then you're going to have the left and the right, which is like what they call A and B phase. That gives you your 220. As it goes down through the breakers, it alternates A phase, B phase, A phase, B phase. So you're saying all the receptacles were on just one phase, one.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding the question so much.
Well, the way this building was originally wired up, if this building was built back in the 50s, and you can imagine a setup for it. It's got 4 breaker panels in different parts of the building, and the breakers for those breaker panels are those ones where you had to grab it and chunk, pull down on them.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're like disconnects or whatever. Yeah, like
see, there's
blade type.
There's one circuit that is really weird. It's like, well, it's not really weird. It's the way it's set up is weird. It's got 220 run through the whole line daisy chain, and one of the 110 legs is for the receptacles, and the other 110 leg is for the lights.
Oh,
so they had to run multiple lines, but it was run on a 220 split switch breaker, double pole split switch breaker.
Oh no, it shouldn't necessarily be like that.
This is 60s.
Yeah, well, again, I'm not trying to hijack the channel here. They're making people do that now because the way alternating current works is it goes out A phase, comes back on the neutral, goes out B phase, comes back on the neutral. So by putting 2 circuits that share the same neutral, and if they're sharing the same neutral, then they need to be on a 2-pole breaker, so that if you're servicing one or the other circuits, there's no return on the neutral. So they're making you do that now. Back in the old days, that probably wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have they would have understood it, but it wasn't code back then.
Well, that actually seems.
I'd have to see it.
See, that seems kind of smart. Like, you take my mother's double wide. If I had the money, I'd rip all the electrical out and do that. One breaker for the outlets in one room and another breaker for the lights in that same room, and only have 2 breakers per room, lights and receptacles.
Yeah,
that would be the way I'd do it, but that's just me.
Well, I mean, yeah. Again, we're not into electrical theory on the show here. Real quick, like then we'll be done. I guess is if I had to wire it, like there's no blueprints and I had to wire it, I would put each bedroom on its own circuit. I might share the lighting between several rooms because you can, just one of those. You're not going to be able to put enough load in a light socket to be able to come up with 20 amps right away, or even 15 amps. But I would give each bedroom its own breaker, and then your kitchen, of course, is just loaded with dedicated circuits. Okay, I'm sorry, we didn't mean to run your show over there, Iron Dog.
Okay.
Well, what I was going to mention real quick, talking about sharing the circuit for the lights, every single light switch in my mother's house is on one breaker, the 20 amp. Don't know why.
Okay.
Don't know why. All right, sorry about it. It's weird, but it's weird.
That's different, yeah. Brian J., I thought I had your address, or maybe I just haven't written it down. He's asking to get his address.
Okay, Sparky, I got your answer. When you're ready.
Okay. 1,000 watts.
1,000 watts. What's the? You're correct.
Okay.
You win the prize. But what's the 60 HZ?
60 hertz. That's common throughout U.S. That's kind of irrelevant. That deals with the waveform that it is. It's 60 hertz all through the U.S. as best I know.
Okay, so 1,000 watts. Can you run it on your solar?
Yes, sir. Yeah, my solar will run 2,000 watts comfortably. 1,000 watts would make the fans blow on my inverter, and it would discharge the batteries in maybe 6 hours, maybe 7 hours if they were fully charged.
The way that I think this works, it will work hard for 15 minutes, and then it gets to the pressure and it holds.
Oh,
it backs
yes,
off.
sir. I see what you're saying, and you're probably so very right. Yeah, exactly. It's going to try really hard and use that whole 1,000 watts at first. Right. And then after that, it's kind of like on a simmer mode where it probably will use like half of that or something.
So when you set your setting,
Uh-huh.
it's 1 through 9,
Yes, sir.
and then you push time cook, and then you set your time.
Uh-huh.
And you push start, and it just goes back to what setting you have on, and it doesn't show you the time that's left on the cooking until it gets up to pressure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it goes through
Because,
that time, it will hold. It'll say it keeping it warm,
Uh-huh.
and then
Exactly.
it's losing pressure because
Yeah.
the temperature is going away, but it's keeping it warm.
Yes, sir. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if it actually reduces the amount of power it uses, or it just like it turns it off, like 1,000 watts and then 0, and then 1,000 watts and then 0, or if it just turns to a lower setting. I would think it would, as smart as you're making it sound, I would think it would reduce the power it's using. I'm guessing here, but you make it sound like it's pretty smart, and that it's got a program and such that it would probably just use less power.
Okay, so I pour a can of beer in there, and it loses none.
Uh-huh.
It's got the same amount of liquid
Oh, okay.
when you open it up, because it
Yeah,
don't. You know, the old pressure cooker would sit there and go chee 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 chee.
right, right.
This
would-
doesn't.
Wow. Is there some kind of pop-off valve or something that it no? I mean, is there something to where?
There's a little thing that pops up that keeps you from opening it, and you got a vent. Of course, you turn the vent off,
Right.
full pressure, and you lose no pressure. Then when it gets to the cooking time, it shuts it off and it will lose pressure on its own.
Yes, sir.
Or you can do it quicker. You can open the vent, but you better not put your hand over the top
Oh
of it.
no! Yeah. Steam burn for sure.
Very hot.
You betcha it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you talk about good chicken now,
Yeah.
and that,
Uh,
and see, I use that seasoning salt, Country Bob seasoning salt.
okay.
I put that, each piece of chicken, I'd put it on there, roll it over, lay it on that rack.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I gotta get me one. That sounds excellent. It sounds amazing.
Now, I will caution you, this is the very same one that Papa Bob bought.
Uh-huh.
And he sent me an email. He said, keep your receipt, because he did have trouble with his.
Oh, wow.
But,
Okay.
I mean, it's just one.
Yeah.
And I like mine so well, I contacted my sister and I bought her one for Christmas.
Nice. Well, let me send you my address, Kim, and well, you know.
I thought we was brothers, Kim.
Yeah, right.
We are YouTube brothers.
You know how fast that would do your dogs?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't think a hot dog would last in there. I think it would blow it apart, actually.
Maybe, all right.
Probably would. But man, I've cooked beans, I've cooked a chuck roast,
Yeah.
a pork loin, and tonight I cooked chicken breast
Sure.
and thighs.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They were already in pieces frozen.
Uh-huh.
I just took them out and let them thaw out.
Okay.
You don't want to cook it frozen. You want to get your meat thawed out.
Okay. Yeah. T. Shep says he can cook a pound of pinto beans in an hour.
Right.
That's crazy. Who'd have thunk? I mean, like dry pinto beans, no soaking overnight, no nothing?
No soaking.
No,
That's
the
amazing.
water will be pressurized right into them.
That's crazy. That sounds really nice.
Well, you know what you can do with pinto beans and stuff like that? You can take a vacuum seal bag, put your pinto beans in there, and get one of them vacuum sealers that allow wet. water that'll vacuum water or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And you put your water in that, and then you vacuum seal that bag with that water in the pinto beans.
Uh-huh.
In about 20 minutes, you'll have pinto beans that are ready to cook.
That's wild.
My pinto beans, I have a video for it. I know it's not saying mine didn't take nowhere. Mine take a lot longer, but I put my pinto beans in the crock pot. I don't soak them. I just put the beans, onions, and country ham in there, fill it full of water to the top of the pot, turn it on. It's like 6 hours. It's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Versus you normally have to soak pinto beans like 6 to 12 hours before you cook them on the stove.
Yeah, the night before. Yeah.
So I can't stand soaking beans. The reason why is because you're soaking in the beans are just soaking in just straight water. There's no flavor in it. Like when I do my pinto beans,
soak them in chicken broth.
Well, what I'm saying is when I do my pinto beans, I have the country ham and the onions in there, and as the water gets hot, it releases the flavors into the water. And the beans soak up the country ham flavors.
But then again, you could also soak them. You could buy that ham flavored bouillon, and you can soak them in that too.
I never thought of that. No, that's a great idea. We ought to just simple ideas.
You can, because you can do that. You can you go to the Dollar Tree. They have that stuff right there at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, beef or pork or whatever. Right. You get the bouillon cube, sure. Huh.
Now, if you want good like meat stock, go get you a country ham hock, the whole hock. Chop it up into chunks and boil it up. Cook it up and boil it.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I mean? Just strain out all the meat bits and then put the stock in the jars and can the jars.
Yep, true that.
Hey, Miss Kathy, how you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Have you beat up Iron Dog lately?
She hasn't put it right there, fat boy. She hasn't put it right there. She's sick, so
Well,
I'm getting a cold. Got a cold.
I did the 15 bean. You buy them in a package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polish sausage.
There you go.
And I cooked it for an hour and 10 minutes in that pressure cooker. If I do it again, I think I'll go an hour and 30.
Still a little firm, were they?
Well, I had found a few.
Yeah, but still, you're talking about doing dry beans in an hour and a half, even 2 hours. That's insane. That's just.
But try that. Instead of ham, try the Polish sausage. It gives it a whole different flavor. And like I said, in this particular pressure cooker, don't put that much water in it. Just cover the beans. Maybe, about that far. Just above the beans, because you're not going to lose the water.
Right.
They'll soak it up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, so all the flavor is going into the beans instead of into the water.
And out the top,
Right.
When you're cooking it in a crock pot, you're just letting all that steam go out.
Yeah, well,
I'm not saying that the crock pot doesn't cook them good, because it does. I'm just talking about this as fast.
Right. Well, a crock pot is a slow cooker.
Right.
A slow cooker. And if you're doing it on open top on your stove top, then yeah, you're leaving the lid tilted a bit, and that's just the way you're supposed to cook them. And you're losing a lot of that water out of there through evaporation.
Right.
Makes the house smell good, but yeah, you're losing a lot of water through evaporation.
Yeah, well, you're talking about that. My crock pot lid, I actually have a piece of electrical tape over top of that little vent hole.
Yeah.
Right.
Seriously, and it might sound stupid, but it keeps the moisture in it instead of, because I fill my water to the very tip top, and by the time the beans are done cooking, the water is that far from the tops, like almost 2 inches.
Right.
So, but whenever I have the electrical tape on there, when I can remember to replace it when it needs to be, I don't lose but maybe a quarter of an inch of liquid.
Yeah.
Now, 20 years ago, I bought a set of pans for my wife, and they're called Royal Prestige. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of them, but I bought them for my wife, and I paid $1,500 for these pans.
Oh,
God.
Crap.
Oh, now wait a minute. This was 1999. I bought them. They still look almost brand new, and this is 2017.
Right.
I use them all the time, and they got vents on the top of them. You can go ahead and cook whatever you want on them. When you're done cooking, you shut the vent on it, and it keeps all the moisture inside the pan, and it'll keep cooking for 20 minutes. So 20 minutes before you're done, you take the stuff off the stove, put the, twist or push down the vent, and it still stays cooking. And it'll stay hot for hours as long as you don't pull that vent on.
Right.
I thought they were a good deal when I bought them. So no, they're not made out of gold there, Brian, but there's 7 different layers of steel in each pan.
Did
Oh,
you
no
get a
wonder.
kiss?
No wonder.
Yeah, they're heavier than hell.
Did you
Yeah,
get a kiss?
So what's that?
Did you get a kiss?
No, I didn't get screwed either, Kim. I willingly paid for that because
No, from the wifey.
I think well, let's see, that was 20 years ago. We probably went through 10 or 15 sets of pots and pans before we even done that, because after a while they get all scraped up. Then with the Teflon falls out of them. These are all stainless steel. You don't have to worry about them.
my mother's still.
You clean them with an SOS pad.
My mother's got her fobware, stainless steel fobware pots and pans that she bought before I was born, which is amazing. Fobware.
Yeah, I got fiberware.
Yeah.
But I tell you, these fobware pots and pans, the only things we've had that's gone wrong with them is the plastic handles have cracked right where it screws down at.
Yeah,
And just like 2 years ago, I started really using Gorilla Glue for everything. And I spread the crack open with a screwdriver, put Gorilla Glue in there, and and clamped it down. Those cracks would constantly cause the screws to back out loose and everything.
Yeah, exactly. And that
Good
can
to go now?
Oh, I got something for you something to tell you, drunk one.
Okay.
I just completely redid the whole sound booth, my end of the sound booth at the production booth at the church.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And there was 5 power surge protector strips, daisy chain.
Oh goodness.
And I eliminated out 3 of them.
Back with Billy, he wants to know if anybody knows anything about them copper chef pans. Any thoughts? They look good and stuff, but I don't know how good they really are. But that one woman that does the advertisements on it, I bought some stuff from her one time, and she was telling how great it was, and shit, it was the worst junk I ever seen. I used it one time and threw it away because it wasn't no good.
Now I will say this: I don't know if y'all are familiar with induction cooking. It came out in the mid '80s. Basically, if you don't know what it is, it's basically magnets. You have magnets in a stove top and magnets in the pans. When the magnets connect, it creates heat and all that. I didn't know they went back that far. My aunt her house was built in 1988. She still has the original countertop stovetop and the induction countertop stovetop and all the pots and pans for it, and they still work.
Yeah.
Those are a good set back then. That was actually Fobware too.
Yeah. I think
Fobware was the only one that had induction cooking pots and pans.
Well, I think it was more started like overseas, but I know nowadays you don't have to have anything that is like fancy cookware. It just has to be metallic enough that it would accept a magnet. So it doesn't have to be a special kind of cookware. It just has to be able to accept a magnet. So it's got to be ferrous metal or whatever they call it, non-ferrous or whatever they call it.
Harry Fessler is live.
Has to be non-ferrous.
Non-ferrous. Okay, yeah, that's it.
Well, they do have these induction cooktop or countertop things you get. They're like what are those things called? The little space burners where you just put them up when you're done. They do have those, and you actually have to have the induction pots and pans for it to work on there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've heard of those. Yeah, you can put a stick of butter beside it, and the butter won't melt. You know,
Right.
it generates no heat on its surface. It's only through the device, through the cooking vessel.
Same way with my aunt's stovetop, because that was original. That was like beginning of the beginning induction cook systems. And hers, you know what I mean? Yes, stovetop does get pretty warm, but it doesn't get scalding hot.
Oh,
But it's as old as the hills anyways. That's 98. That's going on. Hey, that's
30 years old.
Yeah, going on 30 years old, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's great.
I remember this house when they had it built. That was like 4 years old. Yep, 5 years old. Going on 5 years old when they had that house built, when they moved into it. So, and you know, it's weird. I actually remember it back then. I remember their old house in Medina.
Is that the Funky Cold place?
Huh?
I said, is that the Funky Cold place?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
New York? Yeah.
The Funky Cold Medina. Sorry.
Oh, I
was reaching for that one. I was reaching.
Sorry, my brain ain't working too well tonight. After what I went through today, redoing the whole setup on the sound booth, the sound guy might not like it, but you know what? That's tough crap. I have to be comfortable in there. And now that I'm going to be possibly doing live streaming, I hope to God that computer can handle OBS, because the YouTube channel does not have 1,000 subs yet. I have 100 subs yet. It's at 80. So I have to get it to 100 subs.
You don't have to have 100 subs to go live stream. You only have to have 100 subs to go live stream if you're on mobile.
Really?
Yes. I found that out last night. Somebody was talking about that. You can go live stream with 3 people as a sub, as long as you're on a laptop or a PC, but you can't do it on a mobile device.
okay. Well, I learned something there.
Disabled Digger, thank you for the sub, bro. I just subbed you back.
Disabled Digger. Where's he at?
Fat Boy Nation, I have subbed to you. I subbed to you the other night. Was on here.
Okay, Kim, type something in the chat real quick?
I think you subbed me, but yeah, I will.
I want to make sure I subbed you.
You did, but that's good. I want your help.
Oh yeah, I did. I remember you now.
You was talking about the stove a year ago.
Yeah.
We bought a GE electric stove, and when you turn that burner on, it's a glass top, right? I mean, that burner turns red right now.
Hey, you want to see something really cool? Get you a video camera, go in your kitchen, turn it on, wait till it's bright red, and then turn the video camera on and record the burner. It'll be purple in the camera.
Right.
I'll try that.
As the radiant heat turns purple.
Wait until it
Okay,
turns red, and then turn the video camera on.
Yeah, start recording.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Hey, look at this.
I'll check that out tomorrow.
I got me a new
Timothy.
flavor. A chew.
What do you got?
Premium Dark Select Grizzly. I can't wait to try it.
Okay, Timothy Webb. Yeah, last night I was on a web stream and they were talking about it, and they said you don't have to have 100 subs if you're on a laptop or a PC, personal computer. The only way you need 100 subs is if you're on a mobile device.
Okay.
That's I don't know why that is, or why
I don't understand the theory.
on mobile.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand.
So you don't need to use any streaming software or anything. Just straight stream off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not using any. So,
Well, you're over 100 subs though.
well, yeah, but it still don't matter.
Yeah, I understand.
You can do it with one. You don't.
Yeah, as long as you're not on a mobile.
Subscribers do I have?
So,
You don't know how many subscribers you have, Tim?
a laptop is not considered mobile.
No,
Nope.
neither is a PC.
A
So
laptop
your tablet and your phone are considered mobile devices.
Actually, the only things that are considered mobile devices are devices that run off of data. Some tablets run off of data, most don't, but yeah. But all cell phones, yeah, anything that runs off of cellular data is considered a mobile device. So, what was I doing? Okay.
Yeah, Tim, you got 18. All you got to do is look at your channel name, and right beside your channel name will tell you how many subs you got.
Right.
And your channel name is your name.
Yeah, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. Maybe he just doesn't realize that yeah, we can tell who you sub to because you've given us that option. Plumpy E and Catfish Cooley and Orange Neck Pranks and Rock Truck and me and Iron Dog and Scott King and some other folks. You know, I'm not going to name them all out, but. That's an option that you can let us know your subscribers, or you can not let us know. These are all options.
You just, Tim, if you want to get 100 subs, you just start going to these live streams and start subbing. You pick out a name you know you don't have. You look at their channel, you sub to them, then you go down in the chat and you say, "Hey, I subbed your channel."
Right.
90% of the time, they will sub you back. That's how you get your subs to begin with.
Yep. Go check them out.
And then after you've gotten a few subs or a number of subs, you got people that will see you, and then they start coming to your channel to sub you. I had, I don't know, like 10 today that I wasn't even on any live stream. They come to my channel today and sub me.
By the way, real quick, I would be careful on that because I went into a live stream to check it out. Someone told me about her, and I was sitting in the live stream. I tried chatting a couple times, and she wouldn't respond. So I said, "What the heck? I'm just going to go ahead and start subbing to everyone." So I subbed to everyone, and I was letting them know. I do and then their name. I do like 5 of them. There are 5 names in one chat listing, and she finally comes up saying, "Well, Fat Boy, I see that you're subbing all my subscribers. So if you just came in here just to subscribe to my users, then you can just leave." Click, and she booted me from the chat room.
Who was that?
That's a woman that I went into her chat, and because someone told me about her, and she thought I was trying to steal her subscribers, and apparently she didn't freaking see where I was actually trying to talk to her. So you know what I did? I just switched to another account, and I went in there. I said, "Just so you know, if you look back in the chat, I did try to talk to you. You can scroll up and see. And by the way, this is Fat Boy Nation. I have 4 other accounts. Block this one. I'll come in another one."
John, Country emailed you Brian's address last night. You want to know if you got it?
Emailed me?
Yeah, emailed Country. Country emailed Drunken One Brian's address. Anybody want $1?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I'll go back and look. Yes, yeah, I do indeed remember. Yeah, yeah, I do indeed remember. Now that you mentioned it,
I'm kind of scared to try this. It smells weird.
I put it in the chat, but I want to say it out loud. So, sorry, Timothy. I know I was kind of chuckling about that. I know we all start somewhere.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm getting a little better at it now. Yeah, I didn't mean that to be rude by no means. Yeah, you'll get the hang of it. It'll become a lot easier later.
See, do you see the cat? He's getting to be an internet star himself.
I see that.
Woo, that's a weird flavor. Ah!
Oh, hi, Carrie. I'm number 222 for your subs.
I believe I'm subbed to everybody that comes in here. So if I'm not, you let me know if I'm not subbed in. I will sub you.
All right.
I have no
Are you
problem.
subbed to Carrie? Because she looks new to me.
Yes. Yep, I've been subbed to Carrie.
Cool.
Harry, I just subbed to
I'll
your
even go
channel.
and check. I'm sure I am.
I'm gonna post. Oh, say here we go. Carrie, is that a Carrie? Yep.
Yep, I sure am.
All right, there you go, Carrie.
Hey, Mr. Iron Dog, can I do a screen share to show people how to like send information via YouTube?
Yeah. I
Okay,
just put you on main screen.
Thank you. Okay, this is mainly for Brian J, but everybody is welcome to watch by all means, obviously.
Mhm.
Okay, this is how you would go about it. Let me see if I can make this work, and I'll show you how to do this. And share, and okay, so what you would do is you would go to your I'd asked before I even thought about this. Go to your YouTube page that you have. My channel. Okay, so you might navigate to yours a little differently. Anyway, so you would go to not necessarily yours, but you would go to the person's YouTube page that you're trying to speak with or communicate with, and you go to their About section. See right here, the About section, and then it's going to have this guy right here. It says Send Message, and what this does is it allows you to speak with them without disclosing their personal email address. So you would put Send Message, and then from there you would type in whatever you'd like to type, and it will show on their About page, and they'll be notified as to what you said. And that's a nice way to invite people also to these things without putting them in the whole big chat. There it is to go to their page that you're trying to communicate with, and that would be like the three little dots beside. I'm not sure what I'm sharing with you now at this point. Anyway, the three little dots in the comments, and then it says go to their page, and then go to their About section, and then that little voice bubble thing that I just showed you there. And that with that being said, Brian, do that to my page and leave your address, because I got rid of all my email stuffs last night. I've been trying to keep them weeded out, and I lost your address. But that's the way to invite people or to send them messages.
He's a ham.
How do I do?
He's a ham. He jumped up here on my shoulder and wanted to be loved.
What's that, fat boy?
How do you delete messages in your message center? Like all these links.
Yes, sir. I don't I don't know exactly right away.
Myself.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not that versed on it. I don't know that I've even tried to do that. It seems like there's got to be a way. There just got to be a way. I don't know exactly right off the top of my head.
On the right-hand side, you should be able to click the three dots and say remove or delete.
Nope.
That's
All there is a flag. When you click on the flag, it says either report spam or abuse, or hide this user's comments on this page. If you click hide, you'll never see their comments, even when they do send you messages.
right. I think that is what I seen last. Yeah, what I seen before. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's got to be a way. Come think of it, I think that's what it does say when you click that.
Hey, Kim, did you sub to Noble Girl Gamer yet?
I think so, but let me make sure.
Okay.
I sure will.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm
Yes,
sub
I have.
Carrie needed a sub. I gave her one.
I was already subbed.
Okay.
But yeah. Let me know if you think I haven't.
Oh, she just asked. She didn't know if you had or not.
Yes, I have. And you're quite welcome.
I didn't do anything. That cat jumped up here on my back, and he put his head right over me because he wanted to be on the screen.
And I'll take any subs that anybody wants to give to me.
There you go. Yeah, perfect. And then to people in the chat room, if you're trying to get somebody's attention, because this thing sometimes moves pretty quickly, if you copy and paste the person's name that you're trying to speak to or correctly type their name into what you've written, it'll show as a red block around there. For example,
It's a highlighted green.
it sure will. So, for example, I'm going to capture everybody's name in the room, and I'm gonna just put something in the comments that has everybody's name in the room, just so it doesn't have more than 200 characters. It'll do so. So I went to participants by going to live chat. The three little dots went to participants, gathered all their names, and I'm typing into the gonna paste that into the chat, and your name is going to be in there somewhere because it collected everybody's name. So your name will be in a red box. And so if you properly type somebody's name into your comment, it'll show up as a red box and it'll catch their attention.
Yeah, I learned something there. So
Yeah. See?
how do you do it? You just highlight the whole panel then?
I did, yeah. And coincidentally, we happen to have less than 200 letters in everybody's name because there's not just a lot of people in here, and that just captures a whole bunch.
Okay.
Or you can just properly type somebody's name. Yeah, I just grabbed up everybody's name, and my name's in there too, so mine stands out to me. But
okay.
Or just copy and paste their name when you go up to their channel.
exactly,
Right
or just copy and paste the one person or whatever that you want to use.
Okay.
That's the way I gathered
Nobody,
it.
nobody come up in the red boxes though.
No, you went. Did you go to live chat, and it's got the three little dots beside the live chat, right, where it says it up there, live chat, and it should your name should have been in there. Participants should show you everybody that's in the room: Amber, Backwoods, Brian, Carrie, me, Frugal Farmer, Iron Dog, obviously, Noble Gamer, Timothy, and Little Star. So I just collected all their names. And we just had somebody else pop in because the thing just got longer. Gather them, copy, go back to the chat, and then paste it in there, and blam.
Or do you see one
You're
name
not
that's not
gonna
in
see your
there?
name because you haven't said anything in chat, and so long it's not showing.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe
Type
that's it.
something.
Right. Yeah, I don't know when it
Type
times.
something in chat, and I'll show you that I highlight.
Okay. Well,
Right.
usually when they put
Just type your name.
Yeah, I don't know when
when
it
they
times
put
out.
my name, it goes into red.
Right. Okay, you weren't in that list. Oh, I don't know when it times out as being a participant. I don't know how often you have to type for you to be considered a participant.
Now is it
You have
highlighted?
to be in the chat room. You have to be in the room for at least 10 minutes, I think it is.
Okay. I'll try
Now,
to
is your
get
name highlighted?
Of course, you know, the chat and the Google Hangouts are two different programs.
Yes, sir.
Yep. But they run together as one when you're streaming.
Right.
Are you looking through pop out?
I am on pop out. Does that make a difference?
Yeah, but it's still on pop out.
I don't know.
Pop out in chat.
Yeah, I keep it that way.
How you doing, Big Kiss? If you guys aren't subscribed to Big Kiss, go ahead and subscribe to him.
Hey, come here a second. I want you to see this.
Okay. Big kid. I'll check it out.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my mother's attention.
Okay.
Come here a
Big
second.
Kid,
I want to tell
I'm
you something.
number 170.
There you go. You're 170, Big Kiss.
Hang on a second. Let me see. Big kiss.
There you go.
Hang on a second.
What?
Okay, Molly, look at this. I'm working on a new banner for the top of the YouTube channel, and between these white lines is all you'll see. I'm trying to find some pictures I can put on both ends, but what do you think of that so far?
Yeah, it's nice.
All right. It's not just for YouTube. It's for Twitter, YouTube, and the Facebook page.
I didn't know we
Wait.
had a Twitter page.
Oh, there is an existing one, but I created a new one today because no one has access to it. Sorry about that, guys. Let me look at his page real quick. All right, so let's do this. All right, I'm 173, and now I'm going to be 176. And hang on a second. I'm using all my channels. I like to subscribe to everyone, help them out. I'm 178 now.
Look at that big kiss. It's growing big.
I'm 179.
Hang on a sec. No one subbed him yet. I want to be the number 80. You are 180 now.
Drunk, Brian says he thinks he sent you a message.
Okay, I'll look for that.
You know what you do, Drunk? Tell him you didn't get it and have him keep sending it, you know, over and over.
Nice.
Amber says, subbed you, big kiss. Yeah, there you go. Amber and John subbed. Tammy Sully. Nah, I can't say that. Miss effing wonderful saves America.
What?
I don't know, something. That's what it says. Miss effing, but it's the word wonderful saves America from Tammy Sully. Oh.
I got you there, Porterville.
I don't know. Sorry.
He says, check out his barbecue videos when you guys get a chance. Kath, Amber, and John says, Iron Dog, you're awful. Your wife needs to spank your ass. Yes, she does, Amber. She really, really does.
She needs to do it while you're on live stream so we can see it.
Get kinky.
No. She needs to pank my hiney, Amber.
Nick Weaver, thank you for the subscription.
What's that?
Ooh, I'm 528. I'm gaining on you, Iron Dog.
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm at 128 now.
Yeah. I'm at 552.
Oh, more than that.
356. I got
Iron Dog,
Well,
you were
man,
Iron Dog, you were at 568 last I looked.
huh. Good. People are finally realizing what
553 now.
yeah.
I'm gonna make you a channel art banner, okay?
Okay.
You need channel art.
Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna send it to me. How you doing, Blue Waffles?
Send it via email.
Okay.
That boy
It's like I made it.
got 528.
All right.
I got 528. I'm catching on you.
Good.
Oh wow. Hold on a second. Hey Moy, you ought to see this picture of Antoine and his wife and kids. It's an older picture of them. Sorry, I'm going through pictures on the church page to try to find two good pictures to put on each side of the banner art.
Wow.
Hey, Miss Kathy.
Iron Dog,
Kathy.
dude, you're blowing up. You got
Oh yeah.
October 24th. You got 20 subscribers in that one day alone.
Yeah.
On the 19th, you got 12.
Good.
On the 12th, on the 13th and 14th, you got 12. You got 22 subscribers on October 11th.
Now, what page are you looking at?
You look at my analytics.
Channelistics.
Channelistics.
Yep.
You gotta download the Chrome extension called Tub Buddy, TUB Buddy, and turn it on. And whenever you get it turned on, you sign into Tub Buddy via your G account, and then you can go on to people's pages, and it's to the right of the About tab. You click on Channelistics, comes up new tab, and you can see everything.
Okay.
Amber, John wants you to check her drunken one.
I just got rid of two, buddy.
Hey, Iron Dog.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask your permission for something.
What?
I think I told you about this. I'm trying to help my mother get some subs up. I'm trying to get her started with doing vlogs. I didn't know if it was possible if you'd let me post the end of her URL to the chat, or well, actually,
Go ahead.
I can actually post her whole URL because I didn't realize I am moderator.
Hey, you can do it.
So everyone in the chat, this is my mother's YouTube channel. She hasn't got any videos yet. We're still teaching her. Me and my sister are, and so we're trying to help her out to get her going, and we're trying to get her started so she can start doing like 3 or 4 minute vlogs a day. So. And everything, and she's only at 24 subs right now, but we're trying to get her up there.
Well, there's 25.
There you go.
Hey, my mother said she's going to do a video for want to know about cats.
I already know everything I want to know about cats. I got one on my lap.
And you're, woohoo, 28. Let's keep them coming.
Yeah, I got one.
He said, I know all I need to know about cats. I got one on my lap.
Hey, fat boy.
Yes,
I
sir.
got a question for you.
What's up?
How many wings does a chicken have?
Say that one more time.
How many wings does a chicken have?
I'm going to play the stupid card and say 2.
Okay, let's see. And then how many legs? I don't know the whole damn joke, but then they ask you how many bones does a cat have?
I don't know.
Well, you know a lot about cock, but nothing about pussy.
Oh, damn. You said that out loud. So how about those Astros? No, okay, so John, Amber Homestead said check her channel. Sorry, I'm trying to quick segue there. On October 16th, you got 19.
They say you can say it, just don't type it.
Yeah, okay.
No, that's not true. But see, your words that you said is the French word for a chicken and the French word for a cat. So
there you go. So October 16th, you got 19 subs, and October 20th, you got 18 subs. The rest are not bad. You got some spikes that's 13 subs and 14, and a couple more 13. So you've had some pretty good days, but some exceptional days with like some 19s and 18s. That's a pretty good day, I think, anyway.
Right.
Sure, slamming my numbers, by golly. What happens when they dip below the 0? Oh, yeah, that means I did a live stream.
I have gained more subscribers in the past 2 weeks than I have in the past 2 months.
Really?
Yep. Wow. I'm going through the pictures on my church Facebook page, pictures I didn't know that was up here. And holy crap, it's the pictures of each family with each kid in the family. And this one family has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in it. Wow. They almost didn't fit in the picture.
They got their own baseball team.
So, yeah, there's a couple people wanting to try to get the church to start a softball team right now, but there's not enough able-bodied people to do it.
Hey, Richard's sending hot dogs out. Yeah. There we go.
That'll work.
I'm just gonna end up having to take the camera to church and take some pictures on Sunday, because this is getting crazy. I can't seem to find any decent pictures. So
I'm going to open up a channel just for this cat. I think he can get 1 million views.
I got a video that I'm going to be putting up on my channel here in the next few days. It's a friend of mine. Her husband moved the lamp off the nightstand and was holding the lamp, and the dog went freaking crazy. And he just kept setting the lamp on the bed, picking it up, setting it on the bed. Dog jump on the bed, jump off, jump off. And she said I can have the video. She's going to send me a copy of the video so I can post it on my channel. You know, those are the types of videos people like to watch.
Oh, they don't like watching the cat attack the owner?
Summer. Yeah, well, the vehicles, the animals going ape crazy over nothing.
Like this?
Yeah, I got one video I got to try to find. It's on one of them old little VHS tapes. My dog, Chance, he has a black wavy coated retriever, went freaking ballistic on the vacuum cleaner. And I'm talking, he knocked the vacuum cleaner, rolled the vacuum. This is one of them old vacuum cleaner styles where the body rolls around. You got this big wand in your hand. But he rolled that vacuum cleaner over 4 times and bit a couple holes in the hose. My stepdad had to put electrical tape on the hose.
Put that up on your video.
I got to find it first. My sister went through all the videos, and I think I still have it. If I do, I might make a dog compilation video.
What is VHS?
But
H-Top Skills, you're not H-Top Music also, are you?
oh, like my mother says, our old dog, if he didn't like you, you didn't come in the house. I remember as a deputy sheriff was going from house to house, making sure if anyone had seen something. And a deputy sheriff, of course, walked up on the back deck and just knocked twice, donk on the door. My dog came rearing, jumps on the door. He jumps back and pulls his gun out of the holster, and I was like, "Oh shite!"
How's it go again? What was the dog sound?
Just jumps on the door. I miss my dog Chance. I swear, when I would done moved out of the house, and every time I'd come over, I would open the door and I hear, and I'm like, Chance, it's me. And then he'd turn around and go back in the living room. I miss coming into this house. It's been like 6 years he's been gone, or 7, something like that. And even still today, every time I come in the house, I could just still hear him barking at me.
Anybody else want to come in the panel?
Yeah, I think, yep, we got 30 minutes left.
We got 30 minutes left. Abandon's coming in, I guess. Blue Waffle, you want to come in?
I don't think I've met Abandon yet. Have I? I don't know.
Abandon, Columbia, Missouri? Don't they call him Dewey?
I can't remember. No, I've met the voice of Blue Waffles, never the face.
Well, you would if you went to his other video or other channel.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up, Abandon?
not much.
How you doing, man?
What was that?
That's my wife.
There's fish in there.
Say hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Hold on a second, guys. I want y'all to see my mama.
Blue Waffle, did you want to come up?
Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mommy.
That's my mother.
Hi, Mommy.
That's Donna
Hi,
Marie.
Mommy.
Hi.
I
Hi.
subbed your channel.
You what?
Me
You
too.
subbed your channel.
I think I was
Thank you.
31.
Yeah, I gotta pop out chat now.
He says thank you all for subbing her channel.
There we go.
You're quite welcome.
Hold on.
Fat boy, she doesn't look near as mean as what you said.
Yeah, ha, 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 ha.
Okay.
That's you're at 31 subs, by the way.
Cool. He's talking about the
All right,
dog.
Blue Waffle, you know,
Uh-oh.
you don't
Hey, guys.
tonight, next time I want you to come up. I'm
Hey,
trying
guys.
to get everybody to realize that you're not a troll. So I think pretty much at AJ's, you threw down that rumor last night that you weren't a troll. So
I control you.
Hey guys, my mother wants to tell y'all something.
Okay.
What?
I'm sorry, guys. He was talking about the dog. What he failed to mention is if the dog didn't like you, you didn't come in the house. But if he liked you, he allowed you in the house, but he wouldn't let you leave.
Oh no! Wow.
Yeah. We would have to hold him or distract him so people could leave the house.
Yes.
And he attacks the sliding glass door. So,
Wow.
but he was a
Shit,
great
when you-
dog. He was the best dog you'd ever want to meet. I
That
miss
sounds
him.
a lot like Fat Boy.
Now we got cats.
Yep, too many.
Too many. But
I think they've already met Blue.
Well, everybody's met Blue.
Well, Fatty
Yes,
was
everybody's met
Fatty was laying on my bed, but I don't know where she went.
She's laying here in the hallway.
Yeah, we got this big fat black cat. I call her Fatty, but my mother calls her Greenie because she's got green eyes.
She had kittens, and I got her spayed, and within a month she was all ballooned up.
It's all
All right,
green.
I'll get back to men talk.
Okay, that's a cool little keyboard. Where'd you get that?
eBay.
That is cool looking. Show that
It's like-
again.
It's like $15. It's
Really?
RGB.
My mother needs that for the. My mother needs that for the TV. Is it wireless?
No.
It's charging right now, but yeah, it's wireless.
Oh.
It is. All right,
My mother needs that.
Joey.
I also have a ergonomic wireless mouse. I love this
Oh,
thing for my
that's
big
what
hand.
How do you?
Right.
Instead of
Hey,
the
everybody.
traditional one.
How
it's
does it
like-
work?
Hey,
It-
everybody, I think we got a couple of nerds in the room right now in the panel. So
Yep.
Oh, I have to get stuff like that because I have hand surgery. That mouse is what I'm needing.
Well,
Yeah,
Ben, if you could do me a favor and type it in the chat, the
Link,
brand and style. of it.
Okay.
the mouse.
I'll do you one better.
What?
he'll go to
Just send
Amazon
me
and buy you one, fat boy. He's gonna send it.
My mother wants that.
I had hand surgery about in June because I couldn't bend my fingers, 2 fingers, they were locked
Yeah,
because of
her hand. You know, you got tendons on this side of your hand. Somehow her tendons flopped and went on the other side, and they had to snip them and put them back on the right side. So it's hard for her to grip
it
with the
was
thumb.
called trigger thumb and trigger finger, and they were very painful.
Yep.
I'm on 10 key, 8 hours a day for my job, and I'm starting to have problems again. So that mouse is
Not
what
like
I'm
you got trigger fingers on both the middle ones.
Okay, on that note, I'm going to watch some TV. Nice to meet y'all.
Be sure to get some
She
videos
said
up
it.
soon.
It's true, she says. It's damn true.
Yeah, you can't make that stuff up, man.
Mine's a little bit bigger, but I just bought this lighted keyboard.
Nice.
Hey, look at that.
That's
like
the mouse.
Yeah.
Hey, I stole this officially from my mother, but I had a keyboard just like this. And here's the mouse pad right here. It's all in
he
one.
stole my keyboard. He stole my chair. He's got my camera. I'm not going to keep going on.
Hey, I don't have her camera. I got a church's camera.
So you stole from the church. It's even worse.
Oh,
Well, hey, I got both the church's camera and camcorder because I'm the video guy at church. I do the recording, and my mother's got my mother is actually the holder of the snapshot camera, the Canon T3i, because
Is that
she's
where you
like
bought your keyboard
photographer.
abandoned.
huh?
You put a link in there. Is that your keyboard?
Keyboard and mouse. Both.
That's Kim.
All right, sweet,
Yeah.
definitely. I'll have to pull that up and look at it.
For $9.99, you can't beat it.
$9 for that mouse.
Yeah, even if you don't like it, you're not out that much, you know.
Right.
Cheaper than this one. This keyboard here, right here is $20.
Oh man, I'm so poor I can't afford to pay attention.
Hey, I'll show you.
The other's $13, so under $24, you're set up with both of them. That's pretty cool.
I have my other keyboard in here somewhere.
Redneck showed me this one.
See, right now it's blank or clear, and then red, blue, and green.
Nice.
Hey, check
And then
this
off.
out.
I like the green.
This was my
surprise.
original keyboard.
How many were
Right here.
They can't have anything like that.
The one on top right here is my original. This is the one my mother got. This one here cost me $50. This one cost my mother $20.
Logitech. I've never seen that.
Hey,
That's neat.
this keyboard, I had this keyboard for 11 years.
Oh, I'm not dissing
I only had-
Logitech. I like Logitech.
I only had to change the batteries out in it twice in 11 years.
Oh, hey.
That sounds like my mouse. Yeah, I don't have a fancy mouse, but yeah, it doesn't use batteries hardly.
Well, this keyboard only uses
okay.
this keyboard only uses 2 AAA batteries.
Yeah, that's neat.
This is like came with the desktop.
I can't stand corded keyboards.
I keep it just in case.
Oh yeah, well hey, I got
hadn't been used in a while, right?
I got 3 corded keyboards put aside for spares, but my mouse is a corded mouse because I use my mouse so much I have to have it corded because I kill the battery quick in my mouse.
This usually lasts me about 5 to a week, 5 days to a week on one charge, maybe longer.
Oh, so the mouse itself is rechargeable.
Yeah.
Well, another reason to buy it for $9.
Yeah.
Heck,
They also have wired versions, but to me the cord was
It's
too
the-
short.
is the battery replaceable? Do you know?
No, it
It's $9.
yes, no.
Well,
You'd have to
yes,
take it apart and desolder it to put a new one in.
oh, I could do that, no problem. I got a whole. Hey, look at
This
this.
one.
Let me pull this out. All right, see this right here? That lunchbox right there, the lunchbox cooler.
Yeah.
That's all of my soldering equipment in there. I got 4 soldering irons, 4 stands, 2 handy. What are those things called? Helping hands, and probably like 6 spools of solder in there, and a bunch of.
I told you there was a bunch of nerds on this panel drinking one. I told you.
Hey,
That's the keyboard battery.
nerds. Oh,
Waffles,
And these are
Waffles
replaceable.
put Fat Boy's Mama's channel in there again. That's nice.
oh,
Waffles
someone-
rocks.
Waffles.
Oh, thank you, Blue Waffles. Thank you, Bud.
That's awesome.
So
Whew.
trying not to ignore the guys in chat. But I'm sorry about that.
My bad. Well, it's mine and Abandon's bad. We got to talk about electronics. Well, hey, I thank you for showing
One
that.
second.
I like this keyboard lit up because I'm kind of in a dark room. And when I look at the
Oh yeah,
monitor and then I look at the keyboard, I can't see it.
Yep. I'm the
That's
same
what-
way.
see, when I played World of Warcraft back in the day, I preferred to have my lights off. I preferred to do it because I could see the screen better. And I had to light up keyboard one time, and it was so nice. But
Oh,
my
that's
problem
great.
was I used all the keys that I used all the time. I swear to God, they just wear off, and it's like it just gets dark. You can't see the lights. But
I'm on a laptop, so yeah, it better be lit up.
so, is that Bluetooth wireless or is that wireless? The keyboard.
Ow.
Don't do that. It hurts. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Oh man.
There we go.
It's got the little chip thing, I bet, right? Yeah, it got a little chipper, yeah, like a normal mouse would.
Yeah, these are from like my old ones. This one just got worn out. It kept clicking weirdly.
Oh, by the
Right.
way, to all that has subbed my mother's channel, when I am able to access her Gmail, I'll go in under the social tab and I will subscribe back to each and every one of y'all from her channel. Okay.
Well, thank you, Fat Boy. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I got your address. I'll send you a bill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you can do that.
I would
Well,
think
he's got my. Hey,
But collecting it, that's going to be another thing.
Yeah, right.
now Drunky One's got my address. He's sending me some beef jerky.
No, I sent out some beef jerky, and I said, "Don't bother with anything like that. I got a thank you letter and a $5 bill." I said, "Dude,
Well,
don't
cool.
bother with that." I said, "I can't charge you for jerky. I can't legally sell food." You know.
Oh, hey, let me ask you this:
There we go.
I can.
Drunky One, do you do teriyaki?
I do, yeah. I gave away the rest of it to my dentist today, of all people.
Oh man, I love teriyaki jerky. That is my absolute
I
favorite.
do. Teriyaki, some spicy, some jalapenos and habaneros, and a bottle of beer.
You
I
know
brought it in a
what?
brown paper bag.
I give my orthopedic surgeon wine when I go in there. It
Nice, yeah.
makes the visit a whole lot nicer.
Yeah, it does. Right.
When they have to deal with you,
always fun to
probably.
bring gifts. It's always fun to bring gifts. Yeah, I go to the electrical supply place, and I bring them like jerky and homebrew beer. You know, they love me up there.
Oh man, you can send me all the jerky you have, man. I'll take it.
I usually make the hot jerky. Do you like the hot jerky? Because I only made the teriyaki for my 500 sub thing for Kitschy Travels.
Well, what do you use to make it hot?
Jalapeno, habanero, those same ones I just mentioned that I grow in the garden. I dehydrate them, grind them, and I add like a little garlic and this and that. But generally, it's pretty hot. You know, on a scale from one to ouch, it's almost to ouch.
Well, I could probably handle it. I'm not much on hot stuff. I just recently started using sriracha mustard, but my taste buds are getting a little easier on me.
Well, the reason I make it so hot is otherwise my kid will just gobble it all down. So you make it hot enough to where it's a treat and not a meal.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It's like me. If I have the money, I'll go spend the $12 on some Trapper's brand jerky.
Oh,
It's
of course it is.
No. Spend 3 times that amount and get you dehydrator. Do it yourself.
I have a
That's-
dehydrator. I just need to replace. Hey, say what, Drunken? Not Drunken. I mean, abandoned.
That's the battery inside the mouse. I thought it was hardwired, but it's not. It's got the little whatever the hell that thing's called.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
basically
you
like
can
a
radio
cordless
check.
comes out of it.
Anyways, Noble Girl Gamer is going to be on in 15 minutes at 10:15. So when we shut down at 10:10, her channel for a while. She needs all the help she can get. Get her some subs. We're trying to get her to 500. She's 20 subs from 500 right now.
There you go. Noble
I'll
Gamer,
tell you
go visit Cab 7. Cab 7 will help you out. Just
Oh,
make
she does, right?
yourself known in the comments. Cab 7 will get you some numbers.
Hang on a second. Hey, is it okay if I do one more shout out, Iron Dog?
Yeah,
Give me a second.
yeah.
Hang on a second. I'm pulling it up. What?
Now she only needs 19. She's got 481.
Hang on a second.
Sweet. I'm already subbed.
Okay, hang on a second. This is not working for me.
Abandon is your name, Dewey?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure I was calling you right, Dewey. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Click on this link. I'm not going to tell you who it is. Everyone but Noble, click on the link. Go sub to that channel.
What you trying to
It's
say?
Noble Girl Gamer. Everyone who's not subbed to Noble Girl Gamer, she does. For those of you who don't know who she is or what she does gameplay streaming, and she does a bunch of different games. Fudge, I can't remember which ones they are, but they're really really good games. First-person shooters, MMORPG games. There's a one that she plays. It's a medieval-style game, and then she's got one that looks like it's more fun than Call of Duty, and so on. She does a couple games out there, and they're really interesting games. So go check her out and sub her channel, like her videos, share her videos. and chatter up in the chat and everyone.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, just like that.
Hey, is there any
And
paranormal
if you
people
have
in the room?
And if you have multiple channels, sub her up on all your channels.
We have some abnormal people in the room.
Yep.
I was
Hey,
just
what are you talking about?
wondering if there's any paranormal people in here because the other day in our little town that we have, we had the shaggin' wagon and the Ghostbuster ambulance here in town.
Nice.
Well, talk about paranormal. When I did my short live stream for about 35, 45 minutes last night before I went into Noble Gamers, I heard something happen. I heard something. I walked away from my computer and I heard the Mitchell family guy. I heard him say, "What is that?" And I come in the room and he's got his laptop faced out the window, and it was a white light bouncing up and down, bobbing above the railroad tracks, and it's like, and he never found out what it was. So one person puts it in there. I forget who put it in there, but she put it in there. It might be a UFO. Yeah, technically it was because it's unidentified to us.
Thanks, Backwoods Billy.
Unidentified flying object. Woo! Iron Dog's live.
Yeah, Iron Dog Live.
Did I mention we have some
Another,
abnormal people in the room?
So yeah,
All excited. Woo!
You guys shouldn't do that to me.
You're about to click on it, weren't you? You're about to click on it. Hell yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, I like that guy. He's a hell of a guy. And he's handsome, too.
Oh yeah, debonair and suave.
yes, I am
suave.
handsome. Thank you for the compliment, Iron Dog. All right, so I reposted 2 links. The first one's my mother's channel. The second one is Noble Girl Gamers channel. Go hit them both up if you haven't already. Like, share, and subscribe.
And smash that like button, everybody.
Smash.
Right.
Smash, smash, smash that like button. As
Man,
what's
it don't cost you a damn thing to hit that like button.
well, it's like Joey in BR Fam TV channel. Smash, 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 smash that like button. You ever been in their chats before, Iron Dog? BR Fam TV.
Say the name again.
BR Fam. Hold on a second. I'll pull it up for you.
Whoop it up. Ghost
Oh,
sleeping
come on.
here. Ghost.
Yeah, these people are really awesome. I literally stay up to about 1:30 every night just to wait for their stream to come on, and I sit there and hang out with them. There's the link to their channel, BR Fam TV,
Okay.
and it's dude's name is Joey. Him and his wife do it. Last night they did a makeup session where his wife put makeup on his face and then the brother's face. It was so funny.
Okay.
And Joey could not stop moving. He took the eyeshadow brush to the eyeball.
So
I
you're
just had
saying
the Kentucky Woodsman sub my channel, and he's not even on the panel.
All right, what was that one more time, Iron Dog?
I just had the Kentucky Woodsman sub my channel, and he's not even in the chat or anything. I'm getting people subbing me because other people are telling them about my channel, so I like it. So
Yeah, I keep hearing a ding on my end too. I'm about to wonder if that's mine going off or my mother's going off. Because I got both.
if somebody,
That's me. I'm at 5:30 now. Mother's at 34. Man, Iron Dog. I'm catching up too
Yeah.
quick.
he's a
I know.
Oh wow, I need to do a thing for you too.
I think everybody subbed to me already in this room.
I'm sub to you, Iron Dog. That's why I'm here.
I'm glad somebody likes me.
Okay, I just typed in the chat. This is my backup channel. Still Kim 5,
Back that thing up, baby.
but it's a different. It's my backup channel.
What's that mean? Backup channel. What's the difference?
I got 3 channels.
I got
Well,
4.
I've got two accounts because when I went to sign up for AdSense, my Yahoo account had an error in it, so I had to create this channel
Oh.
so I could sign up to AdSense, and then I linked them together.
Oh. Sneaky dog. So
No,
now you're
no
gonna be
sneaky. No sneaky.
no sneaky.
I'm number 48, Kim.
There you go. I didn't think that I would ever get anything going with this channel. I just thought, well, I've got it. I might as well make a few videos.
All right, you ready for this, Iron Dog?
What's that?
Got you on live counts right there.
Well, I'll have 555 if Kim takes his secondary account and subscribes to my channel.
Hey, that would be pretty cool,
As soon
actually.
as I find you, I will.
Hang on. All you got to do is click his 3 dots.
Right, but I'm doing the whole panel. I'll get you.
Okay.
I'll get you,
Not
dude.
3 dots. I mean, go underneath the video name, underneath the YouTube video. And you could click on.
Yeah, I know
So-
how to do it.
Abandon's got 300 something.
I'm waiting for it to hit 555.
I just ain't gonna get it. I just ain't gonna get it. Oh man!
We don't love you enough.
All right, guys. It's 10:11. We're gonna shut her down because Noble Girl Gamer is gonna be on in about 4 minutes with her channel. So go over there and sub the hell out of her.
Oh shit, where are you at, our dog? Wait a minute. Don't leave yet.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Go into the YouTube chat.
There you go. You got it.
Let me get that
All right.
picture.
Now are you 555?
Hang on. There you go. There you go, big dog.
Right.
Iron
Thanks.
Doggy.
Aha.
There you go, Iron Doggy dog.
Thanks. We're gonna call it a night. Thank you everybody for showing up. Abandoned, Drunken One.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Thank you for letting us come in. It's good to finally meet you, bro.
There you go,
Abandoned.
fat boy. You got
Mhm.
531.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody,
I need 24 more.
in the channel, in the chat, thank you for showing up. I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, I'm glad. See you in a couple of days. Good night now.
All right, good night, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Take care, guys. Bye, chat room. May the force be with you.
You guys are dropping like flies.
All right. I guess we're all going over to the other channel there, the Noble Gamer.
Yep.
All right.
Although I don't
Hey.
game, but I'm subbing anyway.
Thank you, Sparky.
You going over there, Kim?
I think I'm going to go in that other room called a bedroom.
Right? It's the non-chat room.
I go sleepy
All right,
town.
buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, buddy. You take care.